Well, good morning, guys. I am on the River Nene on this beautiful December morning. It's perfect conditions for barbel. The temperature has pretty much soared up from around 4 degrees today for the past week, 2 weeks, up to about 11 degrees this morning, gradually increasing over a period of time. The water levels have gone up and they're just starting to fall now, which is absolutely perfect. I've come with my brother and my dad, and we're going to hopefully catch a December barbel, which is no easy feat. The light's just broken out, the sun's starting to come up now, which is absolutely beautiful morning. Fishing 2 rods. I'll talk you through what I'm using on each rod, but it'll be pretty much the same tactics, slightly tweaked for winter than I've been using all season. I'm thinking I'm probably going to use a ground bait feeder actually, seeing as there's a bit of colour in there. I think if they have turned on, they're going to want a bit of food, not just a single hook bait sitting there. So we shall wait and see. Look at that for a sunrise. Beautiful, beautiful December morning. That's a view of my swim. I will keep you updated if we have any joy. I'll just show you what I'm using as bait. I've got a mixture of 8mm and 12mm in there of Robin Reds, and I've got some 10mm halibut pellets and some matching paste to go with it. This is a little bit of an extra attractant to them. Some Black Redemption boilies from 3 Foot Twitch, some SG1s from 3 Foot Twitch, which I'll keep chopping and changing around. And this has been an absolute godsend. Severn Valley tar dip. Just dip your bait in there before you sink it out. It is sticky, it is awful, but it does the job. And that's what I've had a lot of barbel on over the last couple of seasons, so I highly recommend that. Alright, let's talk about setup then. What we're doing to try and snare one of these barbel. Got 2 rods today, one of which is with feeder. We're using 3.5 ounce feeder, just because I want it to sit in exactly the same spot that I cast it into pretty much. There is a bit of flow on, there is a bit of colour on the water today. It's filled with some 3 Foot Twitch ground bait pellets, a mixture of sort of 6, 8, 12mm pellets, and then I'm going to be starting off on the red Robin Red pellet at 12mm, but I might swap and change as and when, if I feel like it might be able to trigger a bite out of somewhere, and it's just wrapped around in this matching paste, Robin Red paste. On the second rod I have just a straight lead with 3 Foot Twitch SG1 boilie on, and again I might swap that over to a Black Redemption boilie later on, if I feel necessary. It's the light's just broken out now, and I have a couple of indications already on the rod that it's been knocking. The feeder rod has probably just small fish, but usually where there's small fish, if it's chublets, there tends to be barbel. So we'll get this cast in. Wow, look at that for a December barbel. Rod's just wrapped around on the 8mm Robin Red pellet wrapped in paste. I went down to a smaller one, and yeah, it's wrapped around. The river conditions are absolutely perfect, spot on. Beautiful. Probably about £8, I'd say. Well, as you've already seen, I've just snared one. I am overly chuffed with it because December barbel are not easy to catch. The conditions are all perfect for it, so you know there was in our favour for one of us to get one today, and there's still plenty of time because it's only about an hour and a half into the session. I've just recast. Again, exactly the same way. I'm sticking to an 8mm pellet now because potentially that's what they want, not huge chunks of food, just small pellets broken down, but again I'll chop and change throughout of it. I had a big drop back which I thought was a bit of weed catching the line and dislodging the feeder, but obviously wasn't, and that was just before it started wrapping around. Unfortunately didn't get that on camera, but yeah, it's a fantastic snare. Well, it's coming to the end of the session now. Fished for about 2.5 to 3 hours nearly. Obviously had that lovely barbel, but nothing else happening on either rod, not even any taps or knocks. So the sun's as bright as it's going to be. I've got bits to do today, so I think we're going to leave it there. I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.